Welcome back to the Deep Dive. Today we're diving deep into liver health.
Oh, very interesting.
Yeah, specifically, we're going to be looking at how certain nutrients might be able to help with fatty liver disease.
Okay.
You know, that NAFLD, it's a pretty big deal these days.
Yeah, for sure.
And you've sent us some really interesting research on Astaxanthin, Carnitine, and Vitamin K2.
Wow.
I've been looking over these research papers, and they get pretty deep into the science.
Yeah.
So we'll break it all down for you, don't worry.
Good.
Even if you don't have a PhD in cell biology or anything.
Okay.
So to start, a lot of these papers mention how these nutrients can help with fibrosis.
Okay.
I know it has something to do with scarring,
Right.
but can you give us a quick rundown of what fibrosis is and why it's a bad thing?
So, when you get a cut, your body forms a scar to heal the tissue.
Right.
That scar is mostly collagen, a tough protein.
Yeah.
Now, with fibrosis, it's like your body's internal healing system goes a little haywire.
Right.
Instead of forming a neat little scar, it keeps laying down more and more collagen, disrupting the structure of your organs.
So it's like your body's overcompensating, like trying to heal, but causing more problems in the process.
Exactly. If this happens in your liver, it can become stiff and full of scar tissue.
Oh, wow.
Makes it hard for it to do its job.
I see.
And unfortunately, this can happen in other organs, too.
Really?
Like the heart, lungs, and kidneys.
So it's not just a liver problem.
No.
It sounds pretty serious.
It can be, which is why there's so much interest in finding ways to prevent and treat it.
Right.
And that's where these nutrients come in.
All right. That sets the stage nicely.
Mm-hmm.
So let's dive into the first nutrient on our list.
Okay.
Astaxanthin.
Okay.
I was looking at the molecular structure in one of the papers, and it's pretty complex. What makes astaxanthin so special when it comes to fighting fibrosis?
Well, everyone's talking about antioxidants these days.
Right.
And astaxanthin is one powerful antioxidant. Its unique structure allows it to neutralize a wide range of those harmful free radicals that can damage our cells.
And that's what antioxidants do?
Yes.
Okay.
But it goes beyond just being an antioxidant.
Oh.
Astaxanthin is also anti-inflammatory and even protects cells from dying off prematurely.
Hold on. It does all that.
It does.
That's a lot of hats for one little nutrient to wear.
It is.
How does this all translate to fighting fibrosis in the liver?
Astaxanthin actually works on several different levels.
Okay.
First, it goes after these cells called hepatic stellate cells, or HSCs for short.
Okay.
These HSCs are kind of like the construction workers of the liver,
Oh, okay.
responsible for laying down collagen when there's damage.
Right.
But in fibrosis, they get a little overzealous.
I see.
Astaxanthin steps in and tells these overactive cells to chill out,
Okay.
preventing them from creating too much scar tissue.
So it's like astaxanthin is the
It's like a...
traffic cop
Yes.
directing those construction worker cells to slow down,
Right.
prevent further scarring in the liver.
Exactly.
Okay, so there's more.
And there's more.
I read something about how astaxanthin affects energy consumption
It does.
within those HSCs.
Yes, those busy little construction worker cells, the HSCs,
Right.
need a lot of energy to keep churning out collagen. They get this energy by breaking down fat through a process called autophagy.
Okay.
Think of it like they're fueling their construction work with fatty snacks. Astaxanthin comes in and cuts off their snack supply,
Wow.
making it harder for them to create scar tissue.
So it's literally starving the fibrosis, causing cells of their fuel.
Pretty much.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and it's not a one-trick Tony.
What do you mean?
It also shows potential for protecting against fibrosis in other organs,
Okay.
like the heart and lungs.
Interesting.
For example, studies have shown that astaxanthin can help protect the heart from damage caused by high blood pressure and even heart attacks.
So astaxanthin is like a multi-organ fibrosis fighter,
Yeah, you could say that.
a true superhero for our organs.
Mm-hmm.
But before we move on, are there any downsides to astaxanthin?
That's a great question.
It almost sounds too good to be true.
Well, from the research you provided,
Yeah.
astaxanthin seems to be safe and well tolerated,
Yeah.
even at higher doses.
Good to know.
However, as with any supplement, it's always best to talk to your doctor before adding it to your routine,
Right.
especially if you have any health conditions or are taking medications.
Good point. Personalized advice is always key.
Absolutely.
Now that we've explored the amazing world of astaxanthin, let's shift gears and explore another nutrient that plays a crucial role in supporting a healthy liver.
Right.
Carnitine.
Okay.
Now, I know carnitine is often touted for its energy-boosting effects.
Yeah, right.
But how does that connect to liver health?
Carnitine is often associated with athletic performance, but its role in the body goes far beyond that.
Okay.
Essentially, carnitine acts like a shuttle service, transporting fatty acids into the mitochondria, which are the powerhouses of our cells.
Right.
This process is crucial for the liver to process fats and produce energy effectively.
So it's like carnitine is the delivery truck.
Yeah.
Bringing the fuel to the liver's energy factory.
Exactly.
But how does this become a problem in liver cirrhosis specifically?
Well, imagine a scenario where the liver's energy factory is damaged due to cirrhosis.
Okay.
Not only is the factory malfunctioning, but it's also struggling to receive the fuel it needs to function properly.
Got it.
That's where carnitine deficiency comes into play.
So it's a double whammy.
Yes.
The damaged liver can't produce enough energy.
Right.
And it's not getting the fuel it needs due to carnitine deficiency.
Mm-hmm.
What happens then?
This deficiency can throw a wrench into vital liver functions, including the production of glucose and the detoxification of ammonia. Ammonia buildup is especially dangerous.
Really?
As it can lead to a serious complication called hepatic encephalopathy.
That sounds scary.
It can be.
So is there any way to address this carnitine deficiency in people with liver cirrhosis?
There might be.
Could supplementation help?
Now, here's where things get really interesting.
Okay.
Research suggests that supplementing with carnitine could be a valuable tool in managing several complications of liver cirrhosis.
Interesting.
For example, carnitine can help the liver detoxify ammonia more effectively,
Okay.
potentially improving hepatic encephalopathy.
So it's like giving the liver a helping hand to clean up the toxic waste, prevent further damage.
Exactly.
And it's not just about detoxification.
No, it's not.
Carnitine could also help fight sarcopenia,
Yeah.
which is the loss of muscle mass often seen in people with cirrhosis.
Right.
By improving energy metabolism, carnitine can help preserve muscle tissue,
Exactly.
improve overall strength and quality of life.
Absolutely.
So carnitine could be a real game changer for people with liver cirrhosis,
Yeah, it could.
improving both liver function and quality of life. I have to ask, are there any risks associated with taking carnitine supplements?
While carnitine is generally considered safe,
Okay.
it's important to be mindful of the dosage.
Okay.
Some studies have shown that taking high doses of carnitine, more than 3 grams per day, could lead to side effects,
Like what?
like stomach upset, muscle weakness, and even heart problems.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good reminder that even natural substances can have downsides
Yeah.
if taken in excess.
Right.
So, as always, talking to your doctor before starting any new supplement is crucial.
Definitely.
Now, ready to move on to our last nutrient spotlight?
Let's do it.
Let's talk about vitamin K2.
Okay.
I know it's important for blood clotting,
Right.
but you sent some research pointing to its potential in protecting against NAFLD,
Yeah.
particularly in folks who eat a high-fat diet.
Mm.
How does vitamin K2 fit into this liver health puzzle?
You're right. Vitamin K is famous for its role in blood clotting.
Mm.
But vitamin K2 specifically has been stealing the spotlight lately
Oh,
for its potential impact on metabolic health,
interesting.
including NAFLD.
Okay, color me intrigued.
Yeah.
Tell me more about how it works as magic in the liver.
Well,
The research you sent mentioned a study
right.
where they gave vitamin K2 to mice that were fed a high-fat diet
Mm-hmm.
to induce NAFLD.
Yes.
What did they find?
This study was pretty eye-opening.
Okay.
They found that the mice who got vitamin K2 actually had less weight gain, smaller waistlines, and lower body fat percentages than the mice who didn't get the supplement.
Wow.
And here's the kicker.
Right.
It didn't affect their lean body mass or body fluids. So it seems like it was selectively targeting fat accumulation.
That's impressive.
It is.
So it's not just about protecting the liver,
Right.
but also tackling the underlying metabolic issues
Exactly.
that contribute to NAFL in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
Do we know how it achieves this fat-reducing effect?
One of the key mechanisms seems to be vitamin K2's ability to put the brakes on cholesterol production.
Wow.
High cholesterol is a common problem in people with NAFLD,
Mhm.
and vitamin K2 can help bring those levels down.
So it's like vitamin K2 is stepping in and restoring balance in the liver by keeping cholesterol levels in check.
Exactly.
But I'm guessing there's still a lot we don't know about how vitamin K2 works in NAFLD.
Definitely.
While this study shows promising results, further research is needed
Absolutely.
to fully understand the intricate dance between vitamin K2 and liver health.
For sure.
There are several potential pathways being explored,
Right.
including boosting mitochondrial function and even inhibiting a type of cell death linked to iron accumulations.
That's right.
It's a fascinating area of research.
It really is.
It sounds like we've only just scratched the surface of vitamin K2's potential.
Yeah, I think so.
So we've covered 3 distinct nutrients.
We have.
Astaxanthin, carnitine, and vitamin K2. And it seems they all hold unique promise for supporting liver health,
They do.
particularly for those grappling with NAFLD. Before we move on, can you sum up the key takeaways you'd want our listeners to remember
Sure.
from this first part of our deep dive?
So first, it's important to remember that while these nutrients show great potential, they should be seen as part of a holistic approach to liver health.
Okay.
Lifestyle modifications like diet and exercise are still the foundation.
Right. It's not a magic bullet.
Exactly. It's
Okay.
about making healthy choices and using these nutrients to potentially enhance those efforts.
All right.
Second, more research is always needed.
Right.
And what we know today might change as science advances.
For sure.
And finally, remember that every individual is unique.
That's such an important point.
It is.
What works for one person might not work for another,
Exactly.
which is why personalized guidance from a healthcare professional is so crucial.
Absolutely. They can help you determine if these nutrients are right for you and guide you on appropriate dosages and potential interactions.
All right. Well, that was a fantastic overview of these 3 powerful nutrients. But we're not done yet. There's so much more to explore,
Oh, there.
including some really exciting possibilities for the future of liver health.
Okay.
We'll be back in just a moment to continue our deep dive. Welcome back to the deep dive. Before the break, we were diving deep into the world of liver-supporting nutrients,
That's right.
specifically Astaxanthin, carnitine,
Yeah.
and vitamin K2.
Right.
We uncovered how these nutrients can target different aspects of liver health.
Yeah, from fighting fibrosis to supporting energy production and even managing cholesterol levels.
Exactly.
It's really fascinating stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And speaking of fascinating, you mentioned the importance of personalized guidance
Right.
when it comes to incorporating these nutrients into our routines.
Yeah.
What exactly does that look like in practice?
It's tempting to hear about these amazing nutrients.
Right.
I think I need to start taking all of these right now.
Yeah.
But it's not quite that simple.
Okay.
Remember, what works for one person might not work for another.
Right. It's not a one-size-fits-all approach to health.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The first and most crucial step is to have a conversation with your healthcare provider.
Okay.
They can assess your individual needs, consider any medications you're taking,
Right.
and help you figure out if these nutrients are right for you.
They can also make sure there aren't any potential interactions
Yeah,
with any medications or pre-existing conditions, right?
absolutely.
Okay.
Personalized guidance is all about making informed decisions that are tailored to your specific situation.
I see.
And it's not just about supplements either.
Oh, right. We can't forget about those foundational lifestyle changes,
That's right.
like diet and exercise.
Exactly. These nutrients can potentially enhance the benefits of a healthy lifestyle,
Okay.
but they're not a replacement for making those changes in the first place.
So it's like building a house.
Okay.
You need a strong foundation of healthy habits.
Right.
And then these nutrients might act like the extra supports
Right.
that make the whole structure even stronger.
I love that analogy.
And building on that, it's also important to be a savvy consumer when it comes to supplements.
That's a good point.
The supplement market can be overwhelming
It can.
with so many options and claims.
It's definitely a bit of a Wild West out there.
Okay.
That's why it's important to do your research.
Yeah.
Look for reputable brands that use high-quality ingredients and have their products independently tested.
We don't want to be fooled by flashy marketing
Right.
or end up with a product that's all hype and no substance.
Exactly.
And beyond the quality of the product itself,
Yeah.
it's important to think critically about where you're getting your information.
Yeah.
Is it based on solid scientific research or just anecdotal evidence?
That's a great point.
That's where resources like the Deep Dive come in handy, right? We try our best to break down the science in a way that's understandable and engaging.
You absolutely do.
But it's also important to remember that science is always evolving.
That's true.
What we know today about these nutrients might change as new research emerges.
Absolutely. It's a journey, not a destination.
Okay.
When it comes to understanding nutrition and health.
And speaking of journeys, Remember when we talked about the possibility of combining these nutrients?
Yeah.
I think it's worth revisiting that idea
Okay.
and exploring some of the potential synergies.
Oh, okay. So what kind of possibilities come to mind?
Well, imagine this.
Mm.
Astaxanthin, with its potent antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties,
Right.
creates a more favorable environment in the liver.
Okay.
Then carnitine comes in and efficiently shuttles fatty acids into the mitochondria for energy production.
So it's like astaxanthin is setting the stage,
Yeah,
creating a healthier environment for carnitine to do its job,
precisely.
and then add vitamin K2 to the mix, potentially enhancing mitochondrial function even further and supporting efficient energy production,
Right.
while also regulating cholesterol.
It's like a symphony of metabolic support.
I like that.
It really emphasizes the interconnectedness of our bodies
It does.
and how different nutrients can work together in truly amazing ways.
And it highlights the need for more research in this area.
Yeah.
Most studies have focused on the effects of these nutrients in isolation.
Okay.
Investigating their combined effects could unlock even greater potential for supporting liver health.
It's like those cooking shows
Uh-huh.
where they take simple ingredients
Right.
and combine them in creative ways to make something truly extraordinary.
Exactly.
And just like in cooking, understanding the properties of each ingredient and how they interact is key.
Yeah.
In the case of these nutrients, we're still learning about their full potential
Right.
and how they might work together.
There's always more to discover and learn.
Yeah, it makes you realize how intricate and complex our bodies are.
Absolutely.
And that sense of curiosity, that willingness to explore, is so important for anyone who wants to take control of their health and well-being.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
It's about being an active participant in your own health journey,
Right.
asking questions, seeking knowledge, and making informed choices.
I couldn't agree more.
And a healthy dose of skepticism doesn't hurt either.
Oh, for sure.
Not everything we read or hear is going to be true
Right.
or apply to our individual situations.
Exactly.
It's crucial to be able to critically evaluate information and separate the hype from the evidence.
We need to be discerning consumers of information.
Right.
Just like we need to be discerning consumers of supplements.
Speaking of which,
Yeah.
what else should we consider when it comes to choosing a supplement?
Besides looking for reputable brands and third-party testing, pay attention to the form of the nutrient. Some forms are better absorbed by the body than others.
So it's not just about what's in the bottle,
Right.
but also the source and form of the nutrient.
That's right.
Details matter.
They absolutely do.
And remember, more isn't always better when it comes to supplements.
That's true.
Some nutrients can have adverse effects at high doses.
Right. So finding that sweet spot, the optimal dosage for your individual needs, is key.
Which brings us back to the importance of personalized guidance.
Yeah.
From a qualified healthcare professional,
Exactly.
they can help you navigate these nuances and create a safe and effective supplement plan that's tailored to your specific goals.
Absolutely.
Okay, we've covered a lot of ground today.
We have.
From the science behind these liver-supporting nutrients to the practical considerations of incorporating them into a personalized health plan.
Right.
Before we wrap up, is there anything else you'd like to add?
I think the most important thing to remember is that our bodies are complex, and no single nutrient or supplement is a magic cure.
Right. It's about taking a holistic approach,
Yeah.
addressing multiple factors that contribute to liver health.
Right. It's about diet, exercise, stress management, sleep.
All of these things play a role.
Exactly.
These nutrients can be valuable additions to a healthy lifestyle, but they're just one piece of the puzzle.
Well said.
Thanks.
True wellness is about so much more than just popping pills.
Yeah.
It's about making choices that support our overall health and well-being.
And it's about staying curious, informed, and empowered to make those choices.
I love that. Curiosity, information, and empowerment are definitely key ingredients in the recipe for a healthier life.
And a delicious recipe at that.
Okay, it seems we've reached the end of this part of our deep dive.
Okay.
From astaxanthin's impressive antioxidant powers
Great.
to carnitine's role in energy production and vitamin K2's potential in fighting NAFLD, we've covered a lot of fascinating ground.
It's been a fantastic journey.
But there's one more stop on our deep dive adventure.
Oh, there is. We'll be back in just a moment to explore some exciting possibilities for the future of liver health. Welcome back to the deep dive. I don't know about you, but I'm still reeling from All the amazing things we learned about astaxanthin,
Oh, yeah.
carnitine, and vitamin K2.
It really is remarkable.
It makes you realize
Yeah,
how interconnected our bodies are.
it does.
Who would have thought that a pigment found in algae,
Right.
a compound involved in energy production,
Yeah.
and a vitamin known for blood clotting
It's crazy.
could all team up to support our livers?
It's a testament to the complexity and elegance of nature's design.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Speaking of vast potential, you hinted at something really exciting before the break.
I did.
Personalized nutrition.
It might sound futuristic, but personalized nutrition is rapidly becoming a reality.
So no more generic food pyramids or one-size-fits-all advice.
Exactly. It's about moving beyond those general guidelines and delving into what makes you and we're talking about taking into account your genes, your gut microbiome, even your lifestyle and environment to create a truly personalized approach to nutrition.
Wow, it's incredible.
It is.
How would this work for liver health specifically?
Imagine being able to pinpoint potential vulnerabilities in your liver through genetic testing or microbiome analysis.
Okay.
Based on that information, you could receive tailored recommendations for dietary changes or specific nutrients to support those vulnerable areas.
So it's like having a personalized roadmap for liver health,
Yeah, pretty much.
guiding you towards the choices that are most likely to benefit you.
Exactly.
And the science behind this is rapidly advancing.
It is.
Researchers are developing sophisticated algorithms and AI platforms that can analyze vast amounts of data to generate these personalized recommendations. It's like having a team of virtual health experts working behind the scenes
Right.
to optimize your liver health.
Exactly.
But this is more than just a cool concept, right? It's actually starting to happen.
It absolutely is.
Well, it's still early days.
Yeah,
Personalized nutrition has the potential to revolutionize healthcare,
I agree.
not just for liver health, but for a wide range of conditions. It's a shift from waiting for symptoms to appear to proactively identifying risks
Right.
and intervening early to prevent or slow down disease progression.
It's like moving from a sick care system
Right.
to a health care system.
Empowering people to take control of their health destinies.
Precisely.
And I believe astaxanthin, carnitine,
Mm-hmm.
and vitamin K2 could all play a role in this personalized approach to liver health.
Definitely.
As we learn more about how they interact with individual variations in genetics, microbiome, and lifestyle, we can fine-tune their use for even greater benefit.
It's like taking personalized nutrition to the next level.
So what's the key to unlocking this exciting future of personalized liver health?
I believe it lies in nurturing a spirit of curiosity,
Okay.
collaboration, and open-mindedness.
I like that.
We need to keep asking questions,
Right.
challenging assumptions,
Yeah.
and exploring new frontiers of understanding.
It's a reminder that the pursuit of knowledge and wellness is an ongoing journey.
Absolutely.
There's always more to discover, learn, and share.
And that's what makes it so rewarding.
Well said. Well, it seems we've reached the end of our deep dive.
It has.
We've explored the fascinating world of liver-supporting nutrients,
We have.
from the science behind their mechanisms to the exciting possibilities of personalized nutrition.
It's been a true pleasure sharing this journey with you and our listeners.
The pleasure was all ours.
Thanks.
And to our listeners, thank you for joining us on the deep dive. We hope you've gained some valuable insights and are feeling inspired to continue exploring the amazing world of nutrition and liver health. Until next time, stay curious,